Hey, how's it going, guys? And welcome back to another Stock Kings YouTube video. And today we'll be going over SOS Limited, ticker symbol SOS. Now, we are going to be going over whether or not SOS is a possible short squeeze. We're going to be touching on their short interest as well as my opinions on if this could be a short squeeze situation, just like we saw with AMC and GME. So we'll be getting into that a little later in the video. We'll also be getting into some long-term bullish news for SOS, which is that they are heading into the North American market. We'll be touching all the information related to this a little later in the video as well. We'll also be hitting on some technical analysis on the chart of SOS to help you guys better manage your trades as well as ensure gains and reduce risk when you enter a position. So that is a lot of information and something that you are definitely going to want to stick around for later in the video. Before we get into any of that information, however, if you guys enjoy this content, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you know whenever we come out with new videos. And I just hit 1,000 subscribers, guys, so thank you so much for all the support on this channel. And I also have a great surprise coming out for you guys for 1,000 subscribers a little later in this week, so get ready for that. And I also have my Webull linked down below, where if you sign up, put in $100, you can get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,800, guys. And I get free stocks if you use that as well. So that's a great way for you to support the channel and also get some free money for yourselves. So if you're interested in that, please use that link down below. But with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay, guys, we are here on the daily chart on SOS, and I just want to go over this in the recent price action so we can get a better idea of where price is headed on this chart for the future price of SOS. So if we kind of go over this, it seems as though we came down very harshly from this $15 high, came all the way down to at around $4.25. So that is kind of our low in this range. And now we have been kind of consolidating back and forth in this area. When now we are trading currently at around $5.05 to open at the pre-market, and we ended the day yesterday at around $5.02. We are in a very touchy area as we seem to be rejecting off of this 50 EMA. However, we still have supports here at the $4.25 that we talked about earlier, as well as support at the 200 EMA below that as well. So we are basically stuck in between this 50 EMA as well as the 200 EMA in this consolidation zone. And what we'll be looking for to get breaks out of this is to get a break above the 50 EMA. So that is something that we will be looking for as price continues to move. We are also right around in the middle of this RSI, not either overbought or oversold, so that is something that we should keep our eye on as price continues to move as well. But let's get right into this long-term bullish news of SOS entering the North American market. So if we come over here, we can see SOS Ltd enters into a non-binding letters of intent to acquire the majority equity interest of 3 US-based power plants aiming to expand its crypto mining operations into North America. So obviously, this is just a letter of intent. This is not happening as of yet. However, when this does happen, this will be very, very bullish news for SOS. But since it has not happened yet, they have just signed the letter of intent. So this is what makes it longer term bullish news and something that we'll be looking forward to in the future. But if we scroll down a little bit here, we can see SOS, an emerging blockchain-based and big data-driven marketing solution provider, announced today that SOS Information Technology New York Inc., a wholly owned subsidiary of the company, has entered into a non-binding letter of intent to acquire the majority of the equity interests of each of 3 US-based power plants for its planned crypto mining operations in North America. So they signed the letter of intent, which basically means that they are looking into this as a possible acquisition situation, and they will be owning above 50% of these companies, making them the majority owners of these 3 companies. So if we scroll down a little bit further here, we can see, pursuant of the terms of the LOI, the company intends to acquire more than 51% of the membership interests of Sherman Development LLC, Niagara Development LLC, and Park Falls Management LLC. Sherman Development LLC's recycling power plant is in Stacyville, has claimed a capacity of 24 megawatts. Niagara Development LLC's hydropower power plant in Niagara, Wisconsin, has claimed capacity of 9 megawatts, and Park Falls Management LLC's natural gas power plant in Park Falls, Wisconsin, has claimed capacity of 20 megawatts. As the transaction proceeds, the company will publicly disclose additional information through press releases or SEC filings as appropriate. So, to get this information when they do, acquire these companies, we will be either looking for a press release from SOS, or we'll have to watch their SEC filings to get notified when these acquisitions actually come through and they enter into the North American market. If we scroll down a little bit further, we can get some comments from the chairman of SOS, Yandai Wang. So he says, "We have been looking for investment opportunities in the United States. The acquisition of this power plant is the first step for SOS to officially enter the American market. We will continue to increase the investment and construction of cryptocurrency computing center in the United States and devote ourselves to bring better performance to the company." So this is obviously something they have been wanting to do for a very long time. And with the acquisitions of these three companies, this will definitely establish them in the American market and grow their revenues as well. I think this is a very long-term bullish move on SOS and can definitely push their stock price up once these acquisitions actually go through. But that is just my opinion. As I always tell you guys, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. So please do your own due diligence in all your trades, as well as trade based on your own opinions. However, I want to hear what you guys have to say about this as well. Please let me know down in the comments what you think of this possible move into the North American market. Are you guys as long-term bullish on this move as me? Please let me know down in the comments. Okay, guys, let's get into whether or not SOS is a possible short squeeze situation. So if we head over here to Fintel, we can see that their short volume ratio is at 22%. Now, this is a fairly high short volume ratio, as anything above 20% is unusually high. However, for me, this is not considerably high. And it does not solidify this as being a short squeeze in my opinion. And if we scroll down here a little bit further, we can see the past short volume ratios all being at around above 20, which is good. However, in my opinion, it would have to be, plus 50 for it to be a short squeeze situation in my opinion. Now, we see a lot of stocks with a short volume ratios above 30, above 40, and this is not the highest that we've seen on this channel. Now, you can go back to my previous videos to kind of see some other stocks that have higher short volume ratios than this. But just for me, this is not a possible short squeeze situation yet. Obviously, this is speculation, and this could increase in the future to be a short squeeze situation. However, for me right now, this short volume ratio is not high enough for SOS to be a short squeeze situation. But with that being said, let's head back over to the chart on SOS and let's plot some support and resistance lines to give you guys some key areas of support and resistance and help you better manage your trades on SOS. So if we come over here, we talked a little bit already on this daily chart where we are expecting price to go in the future, but let's chart out these support and resistance lines to help you guys get a better visual of what we expect. So price has held supports right around here at $4.46, so that will be our main support in this area, and our resistance is pretty close to the 50 EMA right around here. So this is kind of the range that we are currently trading in between $4.46 as well as in between $6.23. So we've kind of been bouncing around in this area, and what we'll be expecting to see is price either to come up above and break the resistance at $6.23, which will show us bullish confirmations, or continue down to come below $4.46, which will solidify bearish confirmations. So depending on where that goes, that is what price will be signaling to us. Now, the next resistance line is right around here, where price could not break out of in this range here. So we have $8.18 being our next resistance line. So if price did break above this $6.23, our next resistance that we'd be looking to is at around $8.18. This, if it does break below the support here at $4.46, we'll be looking to use the 200 EMA as a support line at around $3.19. And again, all these support and resistance lines are key areas for long-term trades. So if we head into the 30-minute, we can get some more shorter-term confirmations for short-term trades if you are interested in that. So if we head into here, we can see that price has steadily come down below the 50 EMA and is still down below the 200 EMA. We seem to reject multiple times off the 200 EMA, so that is a very, very strong resistance. It does look like we created support right around here at $4.94. So that will be our support line right here. And as well, our resistance line will be right around here at $5.38, right at the 50 EMA. So this is our resistance line, as well as I would like to put one a little closer to where price is currently, right around here. So we are pre-market opening at a 508, and we'll be looking to come up above this to test this as a resistance, and then test $5.37 as our next resistance. And then our resistance above that would be the 200 EMA, as again, this is a very strong resistance line when we trade below it. If price does continue to go below the support, we'll be looking to fill this empty wick here on the 30-minute and come down to $4.85. If everything does go well and we do break above the $5.11 resistance, that is where you'll be taking a buy from that if you get a 30-minute candle close above our resistance. So that will be your confirmation to enter a buy, and you'll be taking your first partial profit at around $5.37 at the 50 EMA. So to kind of represent this, this is what you'll be looking for, a candle confirmation entering here with stops just below the support line, just in case it does come back down to take you out at a loss. You do not want to be in at that time. If it crosses back below that support, that will be bearish confirmations. Your first price target being here at $5.37, where you will be taking your first partial profit to ensure some gains on your account. That is the best way to ensure gains while staying in the position if you are more longer term bullish on SOS. If price does come up to this at this time, that is where you'll take your first partial profit, moving to your next price target at the 200 EMA. Once price is here at 537, you have a massive stop loss at this time. So make sure you are trailing your stop loss to reduce the risk of this overall position. So if price does decide to come back down, you are taken out at a gain, and that is the best way to grow your account as well. It does not give price the opportunity to come back down and take you out at a loss. So that is how you will manage your trade and ensure gains and reduce risk on this position of SOS. But that is all the information that I had for you guys today on SOS Limited, ticker symbol SOS. If you found value in this video, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you know whenever we come out with new videos, and I also have my Webull linked down below if you would be interested in that as well. But as always, guys, I hope you have an excellent day, get some gains in the market, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.